Joining us now is the star of BYU men's volleyball, #1 ranked team in the country, Ben Patch.
He's
Ben,
back.
Welcome
He's
back,
back.
man. Welcome back.
Thank you.
This show didn't even exist when you were a freshman.
I know.
Here we are.
Missed out.
Everything's changed. Jerem has a mustache. What are you going to do, man?
I don't know how we're going to get rid of that thing. It needs to go.
Oh, I know. I said I would shave it when the men's basketball team lost. And so they won last night, so it stays. So it's going to be on the men's volleyball broadcast, which is awesome for
It's
no
a
one.
painful good. Yes. Yes. It's for the good of BYU basketball.
Is it? Let's get this out of the way. We go to the same barber.
We do go to the same barber.
Yeah, Steve. He's great.
I don't think he approves of your stash either.
No. He didn't say anything last week, though, when he came to the match.
Oh, he should.
Yeah.
He really should.
Let's talk about your hair.
Let's talk about my hair.
Yeah, what do you use to get the lift there?
The lift. I mean, the more we win, it seems to get bigger and bigger.
Have you talked to Mitch Matthews? He kind of has
Mitch,
a lift going.
Mitch is actually a really good friend of mine, and he's given me some hair tips before. Yeah, the more gel, the better.
Oh, okay.
The more gel, the better.
More
Is this
gel,
like
the better.
expensive salon gel? Like, are you going all out in this?
No, I mean I'm a natural kind of person, so I don't do the gel thing, and that's probably if you see me playing in volleyball, every time I hit, I look like a stinking rooster in the air.
Yeah, that's true.
So I didn't get the gel memo.
You're telling
so.
me there's no gel in there.
There is no gel. This
Is there
just,
any product?
I mean, just
You
a lot
hesitated.
of love, but
A lot of love.
I mean, what better product is love?
Amen. I think we can end the interview. That was a really good answer.
Now I'm going to ask another question. Starting with this, record crowd for your return to BYU volleyball, taking on Loyola Chicago. BYU wins in 4 sets. What was that like to play at the Smith-Field House after a couple of years in front of that crowd?
Man, it was so surreal. I also was caught off guard of how loud it was at first. It was almost exhausting, like to just feel like the ground like rumbling, and then just your ears are just buzzing, and it's something that I totally forgot, missed, and just loved, just absolutely loved. It was cool. It was really cool.
That whole experience was great because it's fun to have you back. It's fun to be #1. It's fun to win. It's fun to beat the national champs. Everything was awesome. It's fun to have Steve Vail back there, with health issues. Now you have the challenge of MPSF play, yet you have the #1 ranking. Is that a healthy, positive pressure for you guys? Do you feel any pressure with #1 on there?
Honestly, our ranking and our titles aren't what we hold on to. Our goal every single match is just to beat ourselves. We are worried about our opponents and what they're doing, but subjectively we want to beat ourselves every single game, and that's the most important thing. If we're comparing ourselves to our opponents and other teams, then we're beating ourselves. But if we're just focused on our side of the net of what we can do and accomplish every game, then I think we'll do a pretty good job.
And when you say beating ourselves, you're talking about you're competing with yourself and trying to get better, correct?
Totally, yeah, totally.
Ben Patch with us on BYU Sports Nation in Studio B. You play Stanford tonight, the #11 team. You have a good friend, James Shaw, who is the setter for the Cardinal. What kind of conversations are you having with him this week?
Well, this morning we were texting each other, considering not showing up to the game and just going sledding since there's so much snow on the ground.
What?
But no, me and James, have a competitive spirit about us, and we both love to win, and we've been teammates and played on the same teams for a number of years and played on the national team together. So every time we get to compete against each other, it's a bloodbath, and we like to talk a little trash to each other. So it's fun to play him.
So you played on the same club team, right? You moved to the Bay Area and hung out with him,
Yeah.
and then your current teammates Evan Chang and Joe Grosh. Did I have that story correct?
Yeah. So James and me, we met each other on the youth national team for USA back in my junior year of high school, and then ever since we've just been like brothers and competed together since then.
You have a new head coach now as well in Sean Olmstead. What has that process been like for you in the transition?
It's been very, very easy. Sean has been like a huge support to me since I was a sophomore in high school. He was a huge advocate for me for going on a mission. He's just been like an older brother to me. So for him to step into the role of head coach was really easy for me, and I think the rest of our team, because he just connected so well with us on an emotional level that it made it easy for us to trust him and rely on him more as a friend than necessarily like a coach figure. So it's been really easy and really efficient for us.
Let's talk about you from your freshman year in 2013 to now. What are you touching, and how much? What's your weight? Have you gained weight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a skinny dude, but believe it or not, I did gain some weight. I came back from a mission like 220, so a little chubby in the stomach.
How much heavier were you?
Like 20 pounds.
20 pounds?
20
Okay.
pounds. But now I've trimmed down just a little bit, so I'm like 215 on a good day. And
what's the vert?
the vert has increased a little bit. It's around 43 inches. So
That's it?
Sorry,
That's
what?
it.
43?
That's it, Ben?
yeah, I know. Weak.
We need you to grab some stuff on some tall shelves occasionally. I don't want to use a ladder. Just have you go.
Can you dust up here?
Yeah, on our set.
Unloading the groceries at my mom's house, just doing a volleyball approach and putting things on tall shelves. No, but currently touching. I've touched 12.3 this season. So
Goodness.
yeah, so trying to get a little bit higher, but every inch is counting. So.
And how do you feel physically? Because it's different to like train for and then play. Imagine.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You're tired a lot of the time, and jumping takes a lot of physicality, and so there's times when your knees just want to break. And thankfully, sometimes us jumpers will get a break. We have such a good team and a deep team that we can switch on and off, and our team will be totally fine. So it makes it easy on us.
Ben, you may have missed the whole karma discussion. So we're going to give you the BYU Sports Nation karma right
Hit me.
now.
Yeah.
Just so you know, we had Nate Austin on the show on Wednesday. He comes up with a game-winning block last night.
What's up?
We had Kalani Purcell of women's basketball on yesterday. She hit the game-winning shot, tied a career high with 17 points. So now you will go and play well.
Okay.
You cool with that?
I love the karma.
You were
Keep
probably
passing
going to
on.
play well anyway, but you may play even better. So there you go.
With the karma.
Yeah.
Cool.
If anything, it's a mental edge, right?
Yeah.
Ben, great to have you in the studio, B, man.
Thank
Good luck
you.
tonight against Stanford.
Thank you.
Let's